Hello everyone, just setting up the stream real quick. Um, and let me just doop. Okay, that should all work. You should be able to hear me too, so hopefully everything's working. Let me look. Yep. Okay. Hey guys, Foxdale here. You already know me, unless you are new. Then hi, welcome. I just read I was rereading the comments on my disorder video, which I will show that actually right now, if it lets me. I was reading the comments and I thought it would be a good idea to talk more about it because I don't talk about it enough. So let me just So I'm going to read these out loud because oh my god, like I want to cry reading this. So where? Let's see here. This isn't it. This isn't it. I cannot seem to find. There we go. Okay. It's this one. I think. I believe. Yeah. Rare disorder. So let's read this out loud, shall we? I'm going to zoom in because I have low visions. Alright. So this is my mom. She was giving me a little talking. But so Tanya Trejo. Tanya Trejo. If I read that wrong, I'm sorry. But they have just commented. Hi, my daughter has the same mutation as you. She is only 3 and I am so glad I found your channel. You help me understand what my daughter might feel and go through. Thank you. Stay well. I sent a reply, but I thought also talking about more and stuff is a good idea. So, thank you very much. You stay well too. But I do want to say, like, for me, when I heard that, when I hear other people have the disorder, like, I'm not happy they have it because it's a terrible thing to go through. But I'm happy that I'm not alone. When you have the disorder that is rare, I bet anyone with a rare disorder can agree with this. It is not fun being someone who's rare because you feel alone. You feel very alone, very sad, very scared, and it's not a nice feeling. I've been having lately a lot of tremors, actually, which are my rare disorder, pretty much. We call them tremors, but I had to go to a hospital like a few like maybe last month, because I had a tremor in my hand, and it was starting to really hurt, and it lasted 2 days pretty much. And so we had to go to the ER, get me an IV of seizure medicine, and yeah, so I was there like from freaking 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. or something like that. But it was terrifying going through something like that, and it's terrifying, period, going through any of it. So it's not a nice thing to go through. And if someone is out there that watches this and has the same condition, I just want to say, you are not alone, and I'm sorry you go through it. No one deserves it, not even freaking bullies deserve it. No one deserves it. It sucks. It's scary, and yeah, but just know you're not alone and you'll get through it. And I hope people will see that more. So, yeah, I mean, I had this rare condition for me I was born with. I don't know if it's mostly for people that are born with it or if it just pops out nowhere. But what I have heard so far is that people are born with it. And it's not fun. Let's read this other comment. RQ4 said, "Thank you for sharing your story. I was born with a birth defect that messes with my digestive system. It can be a tough challenge. Keep making your vids and talking through it. You are a rock star and a champion. Thank you for doing it even when it's difficult. You are awesome." And I just want to say, from that comment, that was a while back. It was 4 months ago. When I read that comment, I cried, almost wanted to cry, because as I said, you feel very alone. And so reading that as well was just, it made me feel good that people recognize what I'm going through and are trying to help me push through. These tremors can really be terrifying. You go to a hospital a lot if it's really bad. But, like, I mean, it's still scary even if it's just a tiny tremor, because your body is moving weirdly or whatever, and you can't stop it, and you feel it's uncomfortable, it's painful, whatever it feels for someone who has it, it's terrifying. And so you just, like, want to sit there and cry, because you're like, why me? Why am I going through this? What did I do to deserve this? And that's what a lot of people feel. And it hurts. Not only just hurting in the pit of your stomach, but it just hurts in the heart, because you feel like you don't know what's happening, and no one knows how bad it is, because it's rare. And so you can't really talk to anyone about it. And then you crumble. And many times when I have these tremors and stuff, I go to my mom and say, Mom, I'm done with it. I don't want to go through this anymore. And it sucks. But even though I go through it, I still try and stay who I am. And I still try and push through. Though it's hard, I want anyone to know, if you have it, you're not alone. It's just, you feel alone. And that's normal. I mean, who doesn't feel alone when you're rare? I know there's other rare disorders out there. Like, have you ever heard of mermaid syndrome? I don't know if you have, but that's when your legs are fused together. You have pretty much one leg that looks like a mermaid tail, kinda. And I was watching a video on it, seeing this girl, she had it, and she had so many medical problems, but she still kept pushing through. And she was younger than me, people. she was younger than me. So I was just astonished how people can get through it. So anyone can get through it if you keep trying. And it's scary. And I get it. If you ever have any questions, if you ever just want to, talk about it, explain what you go through, if you have something, then go right ahead. Because you all are beautiful, and I hate seeing how people go through it. Even though I go through it, I hate that other people go through it. Sometimes I think, at the same time, I feel like I kind of like that I go through it. Because if I didn't, it would have been someone else, right? But there's others that go through it, yeah. But at the same time, I mean, I go through it, and it kind of makes me who I am. Because if it weren't for these things I go through, I wouldn't have understood how scary it can be for other people who are rare, have disabilities, have problems. I'm autistic. I have low vision, and I have this rare disorder. And you see that, I'm okay. Yeah, I have depression, but that's life. I have fears, that's life. But I'm still here. And I'm still moving. And I know there's people out there that have, worse of it. And I am truly sorry, whoever does. Just, remember, you're not alone. And I hope, as these two people said here, they're glad that I made this video. And, I'm glad too, because it shows people the truth about being different, being rare. It's not as simple as some people make it to be. It's actually so difficult. It can lead to so many problems. Not medical problems. I mean, it can lead to depression, sadness, stress, anxiety. And that can lead to medical problems, like difficulty in eating, not doing all the stuff and all that. And hello, Thank you for sharing what you feel. My niece is still too small to tell us how she feels during her episodes. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry she goes through that, but I am very glad you are here to understand it, because, and you're welcome, and I mean, yeah, of course I'll explain it, because, I mean, people need to know how terrifying it is for a kid. Even grown-ups probably are terrified going through it. It's not a nice thing to go through, but you'll get through it some way or another. And being younger and not able to explain very well what you're going through, that's a hard thing. I remember having, I had 3 seizures when I was younger. And, they were bad seizures, go to hospital seizures. My last seizure, I remember I had to stay there for 2 or 3 weeks because the seizure wouldn't go away. It was a terrifying experience, I remember. I don't remember all the details, but I remember a lot. And it's terrifying. But, sorry, you might hear a little bit of my tremor, which is going on in a second. I should drink more, hold on. All I can say to you is that it's terrifying going through it. But to your niece, if she ever sees this, you are not alone. You have people in your life that do have it. And I guess this is a bit cheesy, but I salute you. I get you. And here's a tremor right now that you're hearing. It's usually when I'm talking too much, but sometimes it just comes out of nowhere, but you can hear it. My voice starts shaking like this. But yeah, it's terrifying. And to her, I wish nothing but happiness on you, and joy, and luck. It's a hard thing. It's a hard world. But you can still get through it. Sorry. I have to end the stream now, but I hope this helps a bit. I love you all. Have a good day, have a good night, and have a good life. And stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.